Imagine following someone online who never gets tired, never makes a mistake, and never even existed. They post selfies, promote brands, and spark drama just like real people, but every pixel of them is artificial. Welcome to the new era of influence, the rise of AI influencers. These digital beings are rewriting what it means to be famous, and today, we're breaking down the 10 things you need to know about how they're taking over social media. Number 1. What exactly is an AI influencer? An AI influencer is a completely digital persona created with artificial intelligence, 3D modeling, and motion capture technology. They look and act like humans, post content on Instagram or TikTok, and interact with followers in real time. But behind the flawless skin and perfect lighting is a team of designers, coders, and marketers controlling every move. These avatars don't need sleep, food, or approval. They don't age. They don't get canceled, and they never say the wrong thing, unless their creators want them to. For brands, that level of control is irresistible. Number 2. The pioneers who started it all. Before AI influencers were everywhere, a few virtual trailblazers proved it could work. In 2016, a digital girl named Lil Miquela appeared on Instagram. She wore designer clothes, collaborated with Prada and Calvin Klein, and racked up millions of followers. Most people didn't even realize she wasn't real at first. Around the same time, Shuda Graham became the world's first digital supermodel, designed by a photographer who wanted to explore beauty through 3D art. Then came Lou Domagalu from Brazil, who became a national sensation and one of the most followed virtual influencers on Earth. These early avatars showed brands that digital humans could go viral, connect emotionally, and sell products without ever stepping in front of a camera. Number 3. Why brands love them. There are plenty of reasons major companies are trading human influencers for AI ones. First, control. A virtual influencer can't get caught in a scandal, forget a script, or post something offensive. Second, consistency. They always look perfect, never miss a deadline, and can represent the brand's values with precision. Third, cost and scalability. Once a digital model is created, it can be reused endlessly, appearing in new outfits, new campaigns, and new markets without paying for travel or shoots. And finally, novelty. People are fascinated by the idea of a fake person who feels real, so these avatars generate buzz simply by existing. The mystery itself becomes marketing. Number 4. What makes a good AI influencer? Creating a viral digital personality takes more than realistic graphics. It's about storytelling. The most successful AI influencers have detailed backstories, personalities, and emotional depth. Lil Miquela, for example, talks about her life in Los Angeles, her music, and even her relationships. Fans discuss her as if she were human. To keep audiences hooked, creators use AI to generate captions, mimic facial expressions, and even craft unique opinions. Followers want to feel a connection, so the trick is blending human relatability with machine perfection. In a sense, AI influencers are reflections of what people already expect online, curated, filtered, and impossibly flawless. Number 5. The scale of this phenomenon. This isn't just a niche trend. It's becoming a massive industry. By 2025, over 150 AI-generated influencers have active accounts on Instagram alone, with hundreds more on TikTok and YouTube. Brands like Balmain, Samsung, and Dior are experimenting with them in global campaigns. Some marketing agencies now specialize entirely in virtual creators. The influencer economy itself is expected to surpass $20 billion in 2025, and AI-driven influencers are taking an increasing share of that revenue. In some cases, they're already outperforming real humans in engagement rates because their creators can perfectly target audience emotions and post frequency. Number 6. The ethics and authenticity problem. The more lifelike these digital personalities become, the more complicated the questions get. Should AI influencers be required to disclose that they're fake? Do followers have the right to know if the person they're chatting with doesn't actually exist? In some countries, regulators are starting to demand transparency, but it's still a gray area. Then there's the issue of beauty standards. When a flawless, computer-generated person becomes the face of a campaign, what message does that send about real people? Some critics argue that AI influencers make perfection seem attainable, while others see them as a creative evolution. There's also the economic question. If virtual avatars replace human models, what happens to the jobs of real creators? Every advance in realism brings both opportunity and unease. Number 7. How AI influencers are changing fandom. People don't just follow influencers, they build relationships with them. Fans form emotional bonds, feel seen, and even look up to these digital beings. Some researchers have found that followers feel safer connecting to AI influencers because they can't be betrayed or let down. There's no messy breakup, no scandal, no drama, just endless content. The relationship feels one-sided, but it's comfortingly predictable. This trend mirrors the rise of VTubers and virtual idols in Japan, where animated personalities attract millions of loyal fans who know the person behind the avatar will never cross a line. The line between entertainment and intimacy keeps getting thinner. Number 8. How they're actually made. Creating a digital influencer isn't as simple as generating an image. It involves multiple layers of technology. Artists design 3D models with photorealistic textures. Animators use motion capture to bring movement to life, and AI systems handle voice, captioning, and personality. Large language models can simulate conversations, while machine learning tools analyze engagement data to decide what kind of content performs best. Some avatars even have automated comment systems that reply to fans in natural language, making them feel more human. The process is expensive at first, but once the foundation is built, content can be produced endlessly and cheaply. We're basically watching the birth of algorithmic celebrities. Number 9. What this means for real creators and you. AI influencers are not just a curiosity. They're a sign of where the creator economy is headed. As virtual influencers take up more space, human creators will need to evolve. The value of real emotion, vulnerability, and human imperfection will become even more precious. Audiences may start craving the raw and the unfiltered as a contrast to digital perfection. On the other hand, some real creators will use this technology themselves, blending their identity with AI tools to become hybrid influencers, half human, half algorithm. Imagine creating a virtual version of yourself that keeps posting while you sleep. The possibilities for monetization and creative freedom are endless, but so are the ethical questions. Number 10. The future of influence. So what happens next? Expect more collaborations between humans and AI. We'll see digital co-hosts on YouTube shows, virtual concert performers, and influencers who exist across multiple languages and regions at the same time through AI translation. The metaverse will amplify this trend. Virtual fashion shows, interactive fan experiences, and brand ambassadors that exist entirely in 3D worlds. But the long-term success of AI influencers will depend on storytelling. Audiences don't fall in love with pixels, they fall in love with meaning. The next generation of digital stars will need compelling arcs, relatable flaws, and maybe even the illusion of vulnerability. In the end, authenticity, not realism, will decide who survives. So here's the big picture. AI influencers are no longer science fiction. They're changing marketing, reshaping culture, and redefining fame. They challenge what it means to be real in a world already obsessed with filters and perfection. And whether you love them or hate them, they're here to stay. The question isn't whether AI influencers will take over social media. They already have. The real question is how we'll adapt. Will audiences demand authenticity again? Or will we surrender to the illusion of the flawless digital face? Either way, the line between human and machine has never been blurrier, and the future of influence might not belong to people at all. If you enjoyed learning about this world of digital celebrities, make sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the trends shaping pop culture, entertainment, and the internet itself. Because next time, it might not be an AI influencer you're watching, it might be you.